All right, so we pulled into Two-Way Fish Camp, and we're here for about 2 months to install new cabinets. Yeah. It's been a long time. We've been working with those Home Depot cheap specials, but we're gonna get some custom-made cabinets. I'm gonna make them. Keep an eye on that, and gonna get them installed and get it done. So that's what we're here for. I've allotted 2 months to get that done. We'll do some other work while we're here, and then we'll be back underway. So stay tuned. You know the old saying, anything that can go wrong will? When we were at the MTOA rendezvous in Maryland, we got an inspection by the Coast Guard Auxiliary, safety inspection, and we passed. Everything passed. Everything worked, including our navigation lights. The very next day, early in the morning, we got underway and used our lights to get out of the dock because it was still dark when we left. Everything worked. And then that night, that was the night we were making our non-stop transit all the way through the night from Maryland to North Carolina, non-stop. And in the middle of the night, or I guess when the sun went down, I should say, I went to turn on the navigation lights, and our starboard light didn't work. After being inspected and everything, the very next day, it doesn't work. And there we are, night's falling, we're in the middle of the Chesapeake Bay, and we got no navigation light. So we transited without it, which made me real nervous. But what are you gonna do? At that point, we couldn't even find a place to go anchor. We're out in the middle of the bay and it's nightfall. So I'm replacing it. That's what I'm doing. There it is. Now I'm gonna go turn it on and see if it works. Yay!
So we just walked outside of the boat and saw all of this smoke over here. There's some big fire going on over there.
We got up this morning and the smoke's all gone, the sky's cleared up. We asked somebody last night what it was all about, and they said it was a controlled burn, but it was one big controlled burn. I guess they know how to keep it under control and didn't get out of hand. While we were on our trip to the Chesapeake Bay, the wood that the anchor winch is mounted to began to rot and split, and every time we pulled the anchor up, our windlass was doing this bit because it was pulling on the wood, and I got really concerned it was going to rip that wood before I could do something about it, and then we'd be up a creek without an anchor, and that would not be a good thing. So luckily it held on. But I reached out to one of our patrons, Ken. He is a draftsman, and so I gave him the measurements, and he drafted a new plate made out of metal to replace this wood so it won't rot in the future, and it'll be a lot sturdier and a lot stronger. So we're getting ready to take this off, get rid of this piece of wood here, and replace it with a brand new shiny metal mounting bracket for our anchor windlass.
Are these two or just?
Not the two power ones. We gotta do. I needed your socket set.
You need that socket set?
Yep.
Just so happened.
Boy, not only did he design the bracket, but he's here installing it. Can't ask for more. And there's the bracket installed. We've been using it for a few months now to test it out and make sure everything works fine before we showed it to you. And it does, it works great. So Ken, thank you very much for both designing and helping to install the bracket. And we have definitely been enjoying the security of knowing that that anchor winch isn't going anywhere. All right, you can hear the helicopter behind me. We're driving back, bringing a cabinet to Elixir, one of the kitchen cabinets that we're installing. He just grabbed the tool bag and left. And as we were coming back, the highway was blocked off. We had to go way out of our way to get to I-95, come north, cut back over to get to the marina. And we could see when they blocked us off, we could see there was some wires, big, you know, that run on the telephone poles across the highway, blocking the highway. And so we just arrived, and this helicopter comes flying over us with some guy hanging off a cable way down below it, and he went off that way. We didn't really know what it was about at that point. And the helicopter comes back, grabs the second person. At that point, I grabbed my camera, so I said, I'm gonna get this. And they brought him over to this telephone pole. You can see him on the telephone pole. And he had a big tool bag hanging from him, and he's working on a telephone pole. The helicopter just came back and got the tool bag and left with it. And the guy's still up there hanging on the telephone pole. But obviously, since they're working on up on the poles, it has something to do with whatever happened down there to block the highway. So pretty interesting though to see these guys just flying along, hanging underneath a helicopter, just hanging there, sitting as pretty as you could be. They weren't concerned at all. And it is cold out this morning, so I guarantee you they were cold flying along underneath that helicopter. Here comes the helicopter back again. You can see the tool bag hanging from underneath the helicopter, so I guess he needed some more tools, and the helicopter ran to get them for him. Got it?
I got it. No laying down on the job.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
How you gonna get out your hole there?
That's a problem. All right, if you can swing, yeah. All right. Okay.
Ready?
Ready. There she be. All right, we're just sitting in our boat contemplating our next project when all kinds of people started gathering on our boat, and we're like, what the heck's going on out there? So we come outside and look, and guess what was hanging around our boat.
No, he like white meat.
He was just sitting right there.
Yeah, in the water.
Yeah.
He wants to go back.
Hey, you want to take the rope out of there?
They got him with our dock line, so they can't go anywhere at the moment. But apparently he picked our boat to hang out on. Good thing we didn't come outside before they caught him.
What you gonna do with it?
Let him go. Where you going, Jimmy?
He says, just wait till I grow up, I'll remember you.
Yeah. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, it's down to you, Mark.
He's like, you don't let me go. Watch this, what I do. I'm just coming after you. Hey, what are you doing?
He like you. He's going to you.
I'll get in the boat, buddy.
Come on, Ken. Don't be a chicken. Go give him a kiss on the lips.
I think he's thinking I smell like chicken.
There you go.
Trying to get in the water.
Let me get that knot off of him now.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Death roll.
Yep. That's what they do. Look at him raise that mouth.
Damn, Mark.
He's brave, isn't he?
Two hands, yo.
Yeah, it's Mark, the Aussie Indian. Alligator wrestler extraordinaire.
There you go.
You can run now.
So now they're gonna go.
I'm just gonna hang
They're
around.
gonna follow you.
Yeah. Hey, wait for me.
No. Oh, you wanna go
What
to
are
you?
doing?
Quit backing up, Ken.
What's his name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy. Water.
There
There you go.
Only blind.
There you go.
Only blind.
No.